The following portion of Good Business San Diego is sponsored by San Diego Regional East County Chamber of Commerce. The Chamber works to improve business opportunities for its members, build business relationships throughout San Diego County, and serves as an advocate for public policy. Today we'll talk about the many benefits of membership and some of the challenges facing East County businesses too. With Rick Wilson, he is the president and CEO of San Diego Regional East County Chamber of Commerce, and their vice president of operations, Stephanie Deppensmith. Y'all got some long titles. So, thanks for coming in today. So Rick, we've talked about this before. There are so many benefits to people becoming chamber members. Check off a few for us.
Yeah, so the number one thing that most people do is they talk about their marketing, right? To get their brand out there, to make sure that people know about it. Connections in the community, working with government, we're connected to all of that. But the number one reason is to really be a part of the business community. Right. So when people in the community see your brand on our website, they know you're a part of it, whether you use your service or not.
And this has really built up over the years. I mean, over the years that even you and I have been talking about this, I know that it's grown and grown.
Absolutely. It continues to grow. There's so much opportunity to lift up the business community, and we wish we'd be driven out of business, but unfortunately, we're here to help that business community and stimulate the economy.
I know, and you do a great job doing it. So we'll talk about some of the events coming up in just a second, some of the events that Stephanie is involved with.
Absolutely.
So let me ask you this, what are some of the biggest concerns right now that are on the minds of the business owners?
Yeah, so business owners out there, we hear a lot about, rising cost, inflation is a concern with them. The tariff is a concern, just the uncertainty that's happening with the tariffs. We haven't heard directly from people that they've seen necessarily a tariff bill that has put them out of business, but just the uncertainty of the numbers moving around makes it difficult for a business to plan to move forward. But inflation is probably one of the biggest ones that they're seeing out there, and also finding good staff, good employees out there.
They may not have seen the effects of the tariffs, but it's still a concern.
Absolutely.
When you know it's coming, it's weighing on your mind as a business owner,
Absolutely.
Right? What are you able to do to help people in the community?
So continue to hear their voices. So that's one of the things about being a part of the Chamber of Commerce is we're hearing what your challenges are, what your successes are, and then we can work with those community leaders, government elected officials to make sure that we're working on legislation, assembly bills, Senate bills that really help the business community. Okay. So hearing their voices.
Right. So Stephanie, mention some of these events. I know there are many throughout the month, many throughout the year.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit about what's coming up, what you're focused on.
Absolutely. So this Friday, we have our first Friday breakfast, which happens the first Friday of every month. It'll be at the
Brilliant branding.
Exactly. It'll be at the Water Conservation Garden, which is at the base of Cuyamaca College.
Okay.
Now, unfortunately, that one is sold out. But we do invite you to join us at December's first Friday breakfast, which will be at UC San Diego Health at their East Campus.
And this is more than just for members. This is anybody in the community that wants to attend.
Yes, yes.
And learn about the benefits of membership.
Absolutely. And then we go over that. You're making those connections bright and early.
Okay, good. But this is always a full calendar. It's always mixers and networking events that the chamber members host too.
Absolutely, and we encourage those chamber members to host those mixers or hold that ribbon cutting, drive that traffic and business to their place of business. Share what they're all about.
Sure.
So that's definitely something we encourage our members to do.
Okay. Rick, I know that you also support the many veterans in the East County with a variety of different events, different methods through the years. Tell us about that.
Yeah, so very excited. The Veterans East County Alliance, which kind of formed coming out of the pandemic in summer of 2021. That steering committee, Susan Roberts-Egley, our chair, has really done an amazing job bringing all these groups throughout San Diego County that are working to help our veterans who deserve the benefits that they've earned. And so now we've been running it for 4 years. We've got the Veterans East County Alliance of Valor Gala. It's a luncheon coming up on December 4th at Humul Casino Resort on the rooftop. Our third annual. It's already sold out as well, but we are continuing to do what we can to help these veterans, especially the veterans that are transitioning from the military into civilian life. That's really important.
In that it is sold out, are there ways that people in the community can support the event?
Absolutely. There's still opportunities to get their brand out there, sponsorship opportunities to show that you are supporting veterans. Unfortunately, we do cap out at 200 because the rooftop does max out at 200 seats up there, but it is an incredible event. It's a fun day. I'm honored to be a part of it, and the chamber is just really proud to be pushing out veterans.
And who deserves it more as we see some veterans here?
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's coming up on December 4th.
December 4th, absolutely, at Humul Casino Rooftop.
I was looking online just as we close here. There's great value to what it is that you're offering members, but it's also extremely affordable too.
we work really hard to be good stewards of the dollar. When we get our money from events and we get our money from membership, we don't get government subsidy. And so we really make sure that we use those dollars to turn around and advocate and make sure we're helping the business community and lifting them up.
Did a great job. Good to see you as always. Please come back.
Thank you, Roy.
More information online at eastcountychamber.org. And that's going to do it for Good Business San Diego today. Content segments during the show paid for by Wolsey Asset Management, the Jim Buttrell Real Estate Team, Renovation Realty, and San Diego Regional East County Chamber of Commerce. See you tomorrow.